Every letter you see glowing on a storefront, a hotel lobby, or a clinic wall started as a raw idea and a sheet of acrylic. At Vizal, we've been turning that idea into light for over 25 years. It all begins here with the internal skeleton of the letter. This white acrylic support is the foundation everything else is built on. Each LED module is positioned by hand and bonded with precision. No gaps, no misalignment. Why does this matter? Because the quality of the light you see on the outside is a direct result of the care taken on the inside, where no one will ever look again. We use high-output LED modules selected for consistency, uniform color temperature, stable current draw, and a lifespan designed to outlast the sign itself. This isn't assembly, it's craftsmanship. Once the modules are in place, we drill the feed-through holes and begin connecting them. Each wire is routed deliberately, not just for function, but to keep the internal layout clean and serviceable. If a letter ever needs maintenance years from now, the person opening it will thank the team that wired it today. Red and white leads, precise connections. Every junction is checked before we move forward. At Vizal, we don't rush this stage. Clean wiring is invisible to the client. Sloppy wiring becomes a problem usually at the worst possible moment. Now, we bring the face and the back together. The acrylic face, the surface the world sees, is aligned with the internal structure and closed. Then, we drill through the full assembly and fasten everything with screws. This mechanical fixing is what separates a sign that lasts from one that doesn't. No adhesive-only assembly, no shortcuts. The result is a rigid, sealed unit, weather-resistant, vibration-resistant, ready to be mounted on a building facade or an interior installation and perform for years without intervention. Every letter leaves this stage as a finished structural object, not just a visual one. Illuminated acrylic letters aren't one size fits all. The depth of the letter, the type of LED module, the acrylic thickness, all of these variables are adjusted based on the project requirements, viewing distance, available installation depth, budget, and brand identity. Here you can see a range of formats side by side. Smaller, more compact letters with a streamlined profile, ideal for interior applications, retail shelving, or tighter spaces alongside deeper, more impactful versions built for high visibility exteriors. The smaller format isn't a compromise, it's a different answer to a different question. At Vizal, we don't push a single product. We engineer the right solution for each specific context, whether that means a 30mm return or a 150mm one, entry-level modules or premium LED systems. Same attention to detail, different configuration. And then the light comes on. This is the moment everything before it was built for. A large format illuminated letter, fully assembled, glowing with cold white LED light, consistent edge to edge, bright without being harsh, exactly the kind of presence that makes a brand impossible to ignore. This is what Vizal delivers, not just a lit letter, but a product engineered to perform, built to last, and precise enough to carry your brand with confidence for years to come. If you're specifying illuminated signage for a retail fit-out, a hospitality project, a medical facility, or a facade that needs to be seen, you now know what the inside of a Vizal letter looks like. The outside is what your clients see. The inside is why they trust you. Illuminated acrylic letters aren't one size fits all, and neither is the technology inside them. Here, you can see two distinct approaches, both built to the same standard, both using the same high-quality acrylic material, but each engineered for a different application. The first uses individual LED modules, the format you've already seen. Powerful, directional, ideal for larger letters where you need strong light output and consistent coverage across a deeper return. The second uses LED strip, a continuous, flexible light source that wraps the internal contour of the letter precisely. No gaps, no hot spots, just a clean, even glow that follows the exact shape of every curve and corner. This format is particularly suited for smaller letters, tighter profiles, and designs where the internal space doesn't allow for module spacing, but where the quality of light still needs to be uncompromising. Same acrylic, same construction process, same mechanical fixing. The LED format changes, the standard doesn't. And that's an important distinction because LED strip at this quality level isn't a budget alternative. It's a different tool, high density, consistent color temperature, and the same rated lifespan you'd expect from any component that leaves this workshop. The depth of the letter, the viewing distance, the profile of the installation, these are the variables that determine which technology is right. At Vizal, that decision is made at the design stage, not on the production floor. Both options, one standard,